All right, welcome back, folks. Tonight it is Miller time for Donruss 1990 Major League Baseball. We are going to see if we can pull out a few more packs. We're going to go through, we're just going to do 2, 4, 6, 8. We did like 16 prior to this when we started the pack. We got Barry Bonds. We got a McGuire that was in really good shape. But just generally speaking, it's just fun to open them. The centering's like always off almost. And, look at the Nolan Ryan. Like, if that was centered a little bit, this card could be worth like $800, $900. It's probably worth $30. Oh, wow. What a great way to start the pack, though. Like, to start the night. Nolan Ryan. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, Mr. Miller. How you doing, Keith? No relation, but nonetheless, always nice to see another Miller. Craig Carpenter. Eric Davis on the MVP. Oh, so we got 2 Nolan Ryans in this pack. The centering's a tiny bit better on this one. If I were him, I wouldn't be that happy with that picture, but Ozzie Smith, that's a good one. And Brett Saberhagen. I mean, that was a pretty kick-ass pitcher in the 80s and early 90s. I mean, 2 Nolan Ryan cards, but just due to that centering issue, I'm going to say instead of 10s, they're 9s. I mean, look, you see, I'm pulling them fresh out of the pack. They're undamaged. The corners are good. That's the only problem with them. Let's see, look, that Jody Reed card is very well centered. Jody, switch places with Nolan. Or even Delano, DeShields. Smoltz. Henderson. Deshays. Benito Santiago. That's a well-centered card, but it's certainly not Nolan Ryan. You see what I'm saying here? I mean, Carney Lansford, we know he was great. Probably one of the better third basemen out there. Like right with in the Wade Boggs kind of A-Rod style. But anyway, Mr. Sasser. Peace. Benito Santiago comes out perfectly centered. Not Bo Jackson. Not Nolan Ryan. Not Ken Griffey. Todd Zeal, rookie. Greenwell. At least this card's not damaged like the other one. Hershiser. Same centering issue as the other Hershiser that we pulled earlier on that other video. But it's nice to see Oral Hershiser come up, every, what was that, 16, 20 packs? Checklist. Smoltz on the Diamond King. Hoffman. Steve Sachs, MVP. And that looks like a perfect card. But does anyone love Steve Sachs? Maybe some of my New York friends, from Syracuse or from Hofstra, but, I thought it said Oktoberfest. Wade Boggs, All-Star. That card might pull a 10. It could. I don't know. I got to send some of these in. I haven't sent any from this era yet. But I did print out the form that I need to in order to make that happen. So I will put a handful of these 1990 card Donruss Major League Baseball cards in there to see, what's my, how good is my eye? How good are my eyes in my judgment compared to what, the actual guys that do this are. That Kelly Gruber to me looks pretty damn well centered, but there's an error right there. There's a little paint that got on the surface. I don't know how that happens, other than a lack of quality control. Ozzie Smith, All-Star. Dave Stewart, Diamond King. All right, 3 more packs. Let's see what we get. We're going to start off with a Brian Dubois, Rook Williamson, Sanderson, Gladden. Ooh, Barry Larkin. Guy used to swing for the fences. Cruz, Hatcher, Spires, Lemke, Hayes. Oh, I saw Ripken, but it's his brother. Oh, but there's the man. There's Cal. There's Cal Ripken. MVP. I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like it's within the proper aspect ratio. That Cal Ripken could be a winner. So Cal's 4 years older than his little brother, Billy. They're from Maryland. It says different hometowns. Cal Ripken, 6'4", 225. Billy, 6'1", 183. Cal Ripken's home run led the league in 87 and 89 in games played with all games. 162 games out of what, 182? 26, 25, 27, 23, and 21 home runs. Wow. That may have been the card of the night right there. I don't know that we can do any better than that. That is pretty awesome. Fred McGriff, who I like to call the crime dog, but I realize I've been calling him that. And he, 36 home runs and 34 in 88 and 89, man. Him and Junior Felix on this Blue Jays team were just awesome. McGruff was the crime dog. I call him Fred McGriff, the crime dog. McGruff, the crime dog here. I don't know what that was about. Oh, on the back of this pack, you know what? We're going to put that down so that we are going to end this video on a hit. I don't know how the centering looks. I don't know, but I know the name. And we have not seen him tonight. We have not seen him in this entire set of cards in the last video. But I know Fernando Valenzuela, I mean, fantastic pitcher for the Dodgers. I thought it said migraine. Sandy Alomar Jr., great catcher for the Padres. That's his rookie card. Navarro, Anderson, Armstrong. Cal Daniels. Now this guy, he could hit the ball. Got traded to the Dodgers. He must have been injured in '89 because he led the AL in on-base percentage in 1988. Missed a month of '87 due to knee surgery. Top pinch hitter in '86. I mean, there's good stuff about that guy. Pedro Guerrero. Glenn Braggs, Gerald Perry. All right, the last pack. We're coming back to it because I know it's going to end us on a high note. Lemke, Mulholland, Gonzalez, Roberto Alomar, Fraser, Belliard, Worthington, Hillegas, Mr. Drummond. Are you guys excited? First of all, I wasn't even talking about that. I wasn't talking about Bo Jackson. And here he is. Hey, Bo. Well, let's see. How many other two-sport players are there? How many others? I know of two. And here they are, side by side, in one pack of Donruss 90, Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson. That, I don't know. It's definitely cooler than pulling the Cal Ripken. And that is why I love to open cards. I pulled those Jordans out myself. They're not going to be worth a lot of money, but if you were a kid and you grew up in this era, if you're a kid now, you guys know who these people are. Jordan, Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. Oh, man, what a feeling. To me, it's 10 times better than pulling out like a, I hate to say this about my own team, but like better than pulling like a Tatum or like a Drake May. Bo Jackson, Neon Deion, Cal Ripken Jr. All right, thanks for watching. It's Miller time. Take care. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.